Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again this week to Shut Up and Poetry. This week we're going to start you off with a spontaneous short poem.
Ooh. Inside of cardboard boxes you find lots of things that you might need, like pencils and paper, maybe some styrofoam and iPhone 6s. But do you really need them?
No.
I've never entered a poem with a question mark.
That can be a very powerful literary device, the question mark.
I should do that more often.
Wow.
Because I don't think my poem had any meaning until I added that question mark.
It really did. That took
Not,
it to a
is
whole
that what
other
you're gonna
level.
say?
No, I mean styrofoam, like that's a real thing. We don't
It
need
is.
that. We don't need that. Get that out of here.
It's helpful sometimes.
No, I would disagree.
We have
Beautiful.
a great feature in store for you guys. His name is Peter Nevland. He is incredible. Check him out.
Here he is.
He sat on the overlook, bewitching the seven sisters with didgeridoo. A native in a zoo, matte black skin sucking in sun, shoulder-length dreads and minimal clothing, magnetizing tourists, snapping photos, eager to pose with Australia. How much for a picture? That'll be $10, mate. They paid, posed and left, paid, posed and left, preconceptions confirmed, but no closer to Australia than they'd been before. I waited till the crowds returned to hotel doors and airplane rides. Then I met Goomblar, Aboriginal cell phone wielding straddler of native and civilized. He handed me his business card, told tales of tours with Tommy Emmanuel, his didgeridoo earning applause on stages, his native dress earning charity handouts, sipping cappuccino outside a San Francisco hotel. God just laid $10 on my table without a word. Guess he felt better, and I got a free cappuccino. Then we played. My poetry, his didgeridoo, the seven sisters danced. But my mind still had questions. Goomblar, why do they name them the seven sisters when only 3 spires stand there? Oh, that's an 18-month story, mate. An 18-month story. Yeah, only way to learn it is to come spend 18 months in the bush with my people, eat our food, sing our songs, sleep in our huts. Can't you give me the condensed version? Well, you'd only hear what you already think. I still don't know that tale. Not sure if I ever will. As his wife picked him up in their car and he tucked away his cash, I wondered who the captives were and who's keeping the zoo. So often we reduce each other to cheap answers, $10 pictures, height, weight, hair color, address, Republican or Democrat, Christian, atheist, Muslim or Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, don't forget your category, box you tick, badge you lick, white, black, Hispanic or other, pro-life or choice, a gay marriage, transgender, are you straight? You want a box or a journey? A license to judge, our eyes full of value, humans living like we have stories worth telling better forever. I'm up here on my overlook, spitting for people I hope will be sisters and brothers. But if you ask where I stand on the issues, sometimes it's an 18-month story. If I'm not worth you listening, why should I tell you what you already think?
Okay, wow. All right, so there's a lot there, and I love Peter Nevland for this. So he's actually talking about something I feel a lot deeper, and that is kind of one of the main problems of our society, is that we want everything now. We want the short answers, we want the bullet points, we want the abbreviated version, we want, or else we just don't care. We don't put any stock or weight or time
Ain't nobody
into
got
it.
time for that, so.
Exactly, that is the best summation of that. We have an abbreviation now for that, which is too long, didn't read. I mean, this defines our culture now. We are just so busy that we just don't care enough to learn the things about another culture or another human being. So I love that he kind of comments about this and talks about it in a way that's got this overall arc of meeting this guy who's not going to tell him the short version of it, and then him reflecting on that, wow, what does that say about me? Okay, this has happened to me too. I need to start appreciating the time that I'm giving to things like this. And so I just love that he's able to do that in such a really cool and creative way, especially opening up with a didgeridoo. Who does that?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
what did you think?
I loved it, and I'm glad that he didn't just take this experience and go, oh, that was cute. You could tell he spent some time thinking about this. He poses a really great question, and to me, I think he's also asking, do you really care about me? Do you really want to know about me, my people, my culture, or are you comfortable with what you don't know? And sometimes I think people don't want to know. So, very interesting poem. I think you can have a lot of conversations about it afterwards. So, Peter Nevland obviously is amazing.
Yeah.
You can find him in a variety of ways. Facebook, Google him. He has a website, howtowriteworkshops.com, if you want to learn how to write. So definitely check him out. Him and his wife are absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal human beings.
Yes.
Well, that's going to do it for this week, guys. Don't forget to subscribe below, and then you can, poets, send us your poems to be considered for the feature of next week at shutupandpoetry@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We do weird things with our faces. You can see it on Instagram in different filters. That's going to do it. We'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned.
I love you. Bye.
She loves you. I'm okay with you.
He doesn't.
She loves you.
Sorry about it.
Shut up.
In poetry.